mobile. Our game downstairs is a flying cat dragon called Mao Mao. You can play it with flat using your hand and a lead motion controller. Come play it.
Do we have a? Should we do the trailer now? Do we have a trailer ready for it? I'm going to show you the trailer. Everyone just realised they're in the way.
So this is Mao Mao. He's a flying cat dragon, as you can see. You have to dodge trees, dodge posts, collect rainbows, because obviously that's what you need to do when you're flying cat dragon. We made this in a game jam originally for 4 days. We came first place, the best game, best graphics, best music.
Hello. Oh wow, it works now. My name is Martijn. I work at a 7-man team. We're based in Brighton. We made a party game called Act It Out. It's made for the living room and for Twitch streamers. Thank you. Yeah, like I said, it's a party game for the living room based on charades and Pictionary. Previously I worked at Electronic Arts on the PlayStation, and a lot of us at our company are the people that originally made the Buzz quiz game for PlayStation. Yeah, let's show the trailer for Act It Out.
Wow, round of applause please. Fantastic.
Thank you.
Okay, next up Kenneth.
Hey, I think everyone can hear me there, it's fine. Nice and close is the truth. But hey, I'm Ken Dunlop, I'm the game designer on Super Space Slayer 2, which is a touchscreen Android shooter that I designed from the ground up to be way better than all the other Android touchscreen shooters, because of reasons. And I suppose now would be a good time to show the trailer for Super Space Slayer 2.
Triumph is ours!
Captain Ace!
But the battle against Luciferus continues with Super Space Slayer 2! Download! Zoom your way to an even more expansive galaxy as you quest for the fabled Chimera shards. Find new, sexier weapons and bring the enemies of justice to their knees. Super Space Slayer 2 includes the Face Fusion system to put you into the heart of the action. Wait, no, don't replace my face! Can you crush the Pirate King? Try and get your hands on my booty! Wait, no, I mean save the galaxy from demonic cultists. Your soul will be mine! Defeat a horde of space demons! Play on the train, play in the forest, play on the toilet! Farewell! The fate of the galaxy is in your hands! Fight, Space Beast!
Wonderful. Can we get a round of applause for Super Space Slayer? Finally, Tim.
Hello. I'm going to keep this very close to my mouth. So my name's Tim, I'm the lead designer of a company called Sensible Object. We have a game called Beasts of Balance, which is out by the main entrance. It is a half digital, half physical game, so it's quite unique here. Do you want to run the trailer and I'll talk over it maybe? I'll tell you what, kill the sound, I'll just talk over it, it's fine. So, it is kind of like a cross between Jenga and Pokemon. Most people are familiar with those two ideas. So it's cooperative. Very uniquely, we've gone for we want to kind of encourage family play. So the idea of people working together as opposed to against each other. It's designed to encourage face-to-face play, but without kind of cutting out the screen entirely. So people work together to build a tower, but every piece that they add to the tower will add something to the world that plays out on the tablet, which is connected wirelessly. So you add a bear onto the tower, and it adds a bear into the world, and then you can cross them together, you can create over 300 different hybrids, you can remix them, you can power them up. We kickstarted it in February of last year, did really well. We fulfilled to all of our backers by Christmas, and it's now available in the shops and online and all good retailers. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Round of applause for Tim and his presentation. Let's get close together, guys. Right. I'm going to ask some questions now. So I suppose one of the interesting things about games development is when I was growing up, I always wanted to be a games developer. Turns out I didn't make it. And when I was growing up, I had no idea, no clue how someone could actually turn into a games developer, how you could actually make a career out of making games. It's a dream for a child to do it. So I was going to ask the group, the panel, how did you get into games, and what was the process and what was the challenges? Start with you, Chang.
Right, so my first foray into games was a ZX Sinclair Spectrum. I got one of them when I was 7 years old, played many games on it, loved the pieces, and then I picked up the manual, and in the manual it had instructions for the Spectrum basic language. And from that, typing in the basic, I got kind of hooked on that, went to the library, got many books on basic language, typed them in, and over time you kind of understand, you learn patterns and you understand what you're typing in, and kind of went from there.
Cool. Yeah, so I started playing games in 1985, which is quite a long time ago. I started on a system called the MSX, which wasn't that well known in the United Kingdom, but it was really popular in the Netherlands, which is where I'm from. All the games came on cassette tapes, just crazy if you think about it. But yeah, I started playing on that, then sort of kept playing video games like Sega Master System. And then I actually really got back into video games when someone gave me an old MSX back to me sort of at the end of the 80s, and I learned that you could program your own games on it. And it wasn't easy, but it was still a lot easier than I thought it would be. So I started building really simple text adventures. So you basically type a question, characters in the game would give you different answers. Then I learned that it would help if you could save where people were up to in the game. So I programmed that. Then I wanted to add graphics, and it's just bit by bit and learning everything, just step by step. And yeah, everything sort of came from there eventually.
Well, I first started making games in 1994, I think, on Click and Play, which was called Games Factory for a while, and Multimedia Fusion for a while, and Click and Create for a while. It's kind of like a boy band or something. It just keeps changing its identity from year to year. But anyway, and I eventually got around to making games for Android phones, because that seemed to be a good thing. They were very portable. You could pick them up anywhere. And I had a phone myself and thought, why not make something I can actually play myself as well? So I think in a way it all started for me when I took down my favourite games and I looked at the names on the box. I thought, these guys are heroes. These are heroic figures. So I wanted to become more like them. And I think that's how it works. You follow your heroes in a way.
So this is actually my first game, so I can't write a line of code. I'm a 3D designer, so I have come at this from a very oblique angle. I worked in architecture for 4 years, then I was building stuff stuff for museums, and you take enough weird cul-de-sac routes and you end up on something which is a game. So I think what I've learned is that you don't have to, if you want to make a game, you don't have to decide you're going to code it from the ground up, so you have to learn all of the languages, and then you're going to do all the art yourself. You do what you're good at, and then you find other people around you who can fill in the gaps. So don't try and bite off too much.
Thank you. Just out of interest, is there anyone in the audience that has a question for our panel? Yeah, sorry, over here.
Hi guys. I was just wondering what you think of the in-app purchases on, like, like Android and Apple and stuff like that, because like, I've got kids over there, and my phone's locked down, my tablet's locked down. Sorry, no, I did what you did. I was thinking, like, why does he not hold it close to his mouth? Anyway, so what do you guys think of in-app purchases? Because to get a bucket of diamonds for $79.99, when bearing in mind you can get a game like Oblivion or Skyrim or something, which will last you forever, there for $39.99, and a bucket of diamonds for $79.99. I think it's disgusting. Kind of, what are your individual thoughts?
Okay, so the question is, what does the panel think about in-app purchases? You can usually get these on free-to-play games. You download the game for free, then all of a sudden to carry on playing, you need to spend £5, and another £5, and another £5, and you get those stories of people getting bills for like £1,000. Let's start with you, Tim.
Yeah, it's a tough one. I mean, it works, so that's why people do it. I've got a friend who works at King, and they have this thing called whales, which are the really just stupidly rich people who will pay thousands and thousands of dollars, and that pays for the rest of the game, so they're not going to stop doing it. I mean, we've had those conversations with us. In some ways, we're slightly, we don't have to worry so much. So we have additional game modes that we're working on that are free. They're going to be free downloads, but then we can augment them with additional physical pieces. So people, I think there's like a tangibility in a physical thing that people are happy to pay for, but I definitely don't agree with gating or kind of hiding content behind paywalls. I think there's better ways of getting people to play your games than that.
Well, I've got an Android game that has essentially the shareware model myself. You play through Act 1, basically, and at the end there is one thing to buy the full version. So it's very upfront, and there's certainly no microtransactions or anything like that. But on IAPs, in-app purchases, as we call them, I think, for one thing, I don't really like them because they almost force you to compromise on the game design. You start with a good game, and then you artificially slow it down until it's boringly, frustratingly, just barely fun enough to play. And then you say, hey, if you give us money, we'll make it less frustrating. Which seems very weird. It's this business model that almost forces you to sabotage your own game design for money, which is kind of awful. But also, I guess I think of it in terms of the arcade machines and things. When I was growing up, we went to this seaside town, Sheringham, where they had arcade machines where you could put 10p into the machine and get a meaningful experience. That's long gone. That dates things. But the point is, around that time, PC games started having this pitch of bring arcade excitement home to your living room. So I did things like I bought Mortal Kombat 3, and a lot of what was great about that was that this thing where normally you would have to put pound coins into the machine and just rent it. For the first time, you could buy these exotic experiences and take them home and own them. And somehow IAP has taken it away from you again. The game isn't really yours. Or at least the fun version of the game isn't yours. So it kind of feels like a step back on that. It takes away that bring the excitement of the arcade into your living room and own it and keep it out.
Yeah, it's a very good question. And I think especially when it comes to in-app purchases and games for children, like I think that's quite a sensitive issue. So there are quite a few games that do this really well, where you get the game for free and you pay a one-time price to unlock the rest of the game. It's one of the things that Nintendo is doing right now, and I think that's fine. I think that's all right. But I think the real challenge comes when you have the type of in-app purchases that are dependent on hard currency, soft currency. I know a few companies that do operate games like this and they're really successful with it, but yeah, half of the people that work there, they previously worked in the gambling industry, and that's definitely something to keep in mind. Yeah, for children, it's like, obviously, hey, you're a parent, your children are your responsibility. So I think from that point of view, it comes down to gambling mechanics, and I would be careful with that when it comes to children. But fine, when it comes to adults, it's people's own responsibility. As an adult, you should be able to do whatever you want, largely. Yeah, just be responsible with it, basically. Yeah, that's my recommendation when it comes to it.
So, as an indie developer, most of us do this for the passion of it. And it would be nice to have some money to pay for food and things like that. So, but we're highly against in-app purchases as a whole. We want to provide the best game we can for the money we can get. So, how many of you have played Pokemon Go?
Who's played Pokemon Go?
Yeah, so quite a few of you. Who's played Mario Run?
Mario Run. Who's played Mario Run?
So,
few people.
Pokemon Go and Mario Run are both two licenses from Nintendo, and they work slightly differently. Pokemon Go uses in-app purchases. Mario Run was try a few levels and pay once and get all the rest of the game. I think you find Nintendo actually made more money from Pokemon Go purely the way it's designed. A lot of people were actually upset with Mario Run and didn't want to pay the £8 for the rest of the game. Somehow the market's changed at some point, and people are happier paying small amounts and small doses and paying £8. Everyone went £8, that's ridiculous for a mobile game. But for a Mario game, £8 is relatively quite cheap. But as my colleagues have said, it works. In-app purchases work. The companies make money from that. But as an indie developer, since we're small, we can afford to not do in-app purchases and make games that are fun, and hopefully charge you a few pounds up front so you know what you're getting for the money you pay for.
Thank you so much, guys. And yeah, as Tim said, clearly the whole thing works. I'm a Hearthstone addict, and I'm ashamed to say that I've spent more than £500 on that game so far. Please don't judge me. Okay, do we have any more questions at all? Right here, hello.
How long did it take you to get into the gaming industry?
How long does it take to get into the games industry?
So for me, I guess it was a few years. I made games for myself and put them on the internet, and after a few years, a company saw my games on the internet and really liked them and offered me a job. So I left university, joined them, and we made gamer games for a good few years.
Anyone else want to answer the question?
Yes, also a very good question, and it depends a bit on what you want to do in video games. So it's like you've got people who love to program, love to build art, who love to compose music, want to design games. And yeah, obviously all of those things, you need to learn those things. There are a lot of great ways to get into the game industry as well. Courses for it, or even like just doing like anything, eventually university that comes in the direction of what you actually want to do in video games. So in a bit of a weird way, it's like, oh, I can program, I can do art, I can compose music, I love designing games, And my background, so I studied fashion and design, and weirdly enough, that comes with learning a lot about product design and how people experience products, and that's actually for me one of the most useful things, and that helped me get into the game industry because my opinion on things was just a bit different than a lot of other people, and that's what got me a job basically. But Joe, who's the game designer on our Act It Out game, and she's around the corner showing the game as well. She previously was a producer at the BBC, just a little bit like a project planner, and she left the BBC to become a game designer just because she really loved games, and she was just very organized, very good at writing documents. That got her the job eventually. So there are lots of different ways, but I think it's really important to look at what you are really passionate about. So do you love making art, or do you want to learn how to program, and try to learn as much as possible about that, and then try and find what jobs are out there, or what you want to study later on. Thank you.
Well, I was trying to think of some arbitrary time span to give you, but I think my answer is a lot more cheesy than that, and it's that getting into the game industry is more of a lifelong quest kind of a thing than a just how long does it take kind of a thing. I mean, for myself, I've been playing games since I was 4 years old or something. I remember having the Sesame Street games back in the day. They were pretty good actually, like when they had proper floppy disks that were actually floppy. And then just years of looking at games and thinking about them, and then building games, and they were rubbish to begin with, and then so many games. But I guess really the point is, if you're playing games, if you're thinking about them, if you're analysing Mario or something, then you've already started your quest of getting into the games industry. So I think it's more of an ongoing, lifelong quest kind of a thing than something you really finish. And if you're thinking about your games and trying to reverse engineer what makes them fun, or if you think you can make them better, or you have good ideas to improve them, then you're on that path as well.
Yeah, I think I'd agree. I think as soon as you start making games, you're part of it. It just depends if you want to be making Call of Duty, designing, 3D toilets every day. If that's what you consider being part of it, that's a slightly different goal. But I mean, you could pick up something like Twine, which is a great text editor for making very simple games. You could make those games and you're making games. And then it's just about figuring out what you want to do. Do you want to make your own games? Or do you want to be part of a big team making other people's games? And if you want to make your own games, find other people and start making games. And start, focusing your education on building up those tool sets, and then you'll be part of it.
Okay, that's going to wrap things up for us. Can we get a round of applause one more time for the wonderful panel? If you did have a question, we're going to be hanging around. The developers are going to be here all weekend, so please ask them questions. Please come up to them. They're very nice people. Thank you so much, and speak to you soon.